What's up guys? Today we're gonna be doing something that I'm kind of dreading to do, but at the same time, kind of excited about doing. And that is, we're going to be removing the mirrors off of the LLY, disassemble them. The reason why we're disassembling the mirrors on the LLY is we're gonna put the Boost Auto Parts painted lenses back on the LLY. And the reason for that is we have the aftermarket ones on there. They don't work. I'll show you guys in a second what I mean by that. Half the LEDs are burnt out. They just don't work like Boost Auto Parts. So that is a big lesson learned from me here is if you want your stuff to work like factory, Boost Auto Parts is your best factory replacement. And no, this video is not sponsored by Boost Auto Parts, although I do work with them, but they don't know I'm really making this video. It's just from my personal experience. You see all these little wires? Yeah, these are like control boxes to make all the RGBWs and everything work on the tow mirrors. All of these got ran through the door jamb and everything, and when I installed them, they went through the arm. So really gotta disassemble the whole tow mirrors, put the Boost Auto Parts lenses on there. Luckily, Boost Auto Parts is plug and play. I mean, these are Boost Auto Parts mirrors, so everything is plug and play like it should. So yeah, I'm not really looking forward to doing this, but I'll show you guys what I'm talking about by them not working. So yeah, here we have the mirrors. They look pretty cool though, I'm not gonna lie. And these LEDs are pretty bright, but as you can see, half of them are burnt out. And on the other side, yep, on the other side, that is burnt out as well. So another thing is, if you look closely, they did a great job of painting these. The difference between my paint and his paint is kind of, in a way, noticeable. To me, it is. So it doesn't quite match. So my Boost Auto Parts mirror lens are going to match my tow mirrors because it's the exact same paint. Got it from the same place. Yeah, so one thing to keep in mind is, like this control box, there's like two wires. These two wires gotta go into a fuse box and tap into your turn signal fuse, which creates a lot of wiring. And yeah, Boost Auto Parts isn't like that, so a lot better than aftermarket in my opinion. All right, so this side is finished. Heck yeah, works like it should. One side took about an hour. I would say the other side should be about an hour as well. Maybe a little less. We got everything finished up. Look at all that crap. I am never doing that again. All of these wires, all of these little resistors and whatever, power inverter, whatnot, all of this for the switchback. Imagine if you had same style headlights, you would be running this exact setup, probably like, probably including the turn signals and stuff. All of this would be for your headlights too. So that's a lot of freaking wires. I don't know how good I don't know how like professional some of you guys would be at installing these, because hiding all these wires is very time consuming and actually pretty difficult to do at times. So yeah, this was a nightmare. I actually managed to like hide all these wires, tuck them all in, and made them look really nice. You couldn't even really tell where they were except the box that was here, because I never really tucked the box in, because I always had issues with this since day one, so I never tucked them up. I never really completely installed them. But all the wires, I had to retrace every single one of them. Yeah, that's a lot of freaking wire. I will say though, when these work, these are pretty cool, but to me, kind of gotten over that whole phase of LEDs chasing color shift headlights and everything. So, or color shift LEDs and everything. I just like, you know, either pure white rock lights, for example. I just like pure white rock lights. And if it's going to be like switchback, I just want it to be white or amber. Don't really care for all the colors changing and stuff like that. Yeah, this is gonna go in a big pile of probably, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might open these up and maybe, I don't know, figure out, maybe try to replace the LEDs myself. I do have some switchback LED strips that I ordered. Maybe I'll put those in here. All right, take a look. There you go. So when you unlock, the lights blink, which they didn't do that with the other set. And then whenever, let's see. So these are them just turned on. So they're white. And when you turn, they are amber. So they are what's called switchback. It switches from white to amber. And that was also not working on the other set. So these are the Boost Auto Parts ones. These work just like the factory ones. And I'm super happy to have these back, just because it was so janky how like half the LEDs didn't work. And to me, that was kind of embarrassing, just driving down the road at night and half the LEDs didn't work. But I am so glad now that I have mirrors. Oh, I have the lens that actually works. All right, so also another very important update. Let me show you guys this little rock light right here. These rock lights, it's a prototype. We found the manufacturer and ordered like sample of 8 LED rock lights, and these are probably like one of the strongest rock lights I've ever seen that are just like pure white. Let me see. So I ordered 500 of these, so they will be available for sale on the website. Let me see if I can like close the garage and everything. All right, so garage is closed. Maybe I might do this at night whenever it's completely pitch black in here, but just to show you guys now, these are probably one of the brightest single LED rock lights I've found. I mean, just look at that. That is one single rock light. I mean, it lights up this whole wall, and at night it lights up like it'll light up like the ceiling and everything. You can see you can see that little shadow up there from one single LED rock light. All right, pitch black in here, rock light. Boom, look at that. One single rock light lighting up this whole freaking garage, including the ceiling. Oh my God, look at this. One single rock light. That is insane. It's like a flashlight. So keep on the lookout. These will be available, and they're not going to be as expensive as all the other rock lights on the market. So stay tuned. These are going to be on sale in about a month, because we got to wait for them to custom make this with the logo and everything, and they will be up for sale. I am going to be selling them as a package, so it'll be like a 12-piece set, maybe, and then 12-piece set, 24-piece set, and then maybe a 36-piece set. So 12 is going to be like your standard lighting kit. 24 is going to be like your brighter set. Well, that's not brighter, but it's going to be called the deluxe set. And then the 36 piece, we're going to call it the outer space kit. So yeah, it's going to be ridiculous. I'm probably going to swap out, I'm probably going to switch to these rock lights on my Duramaxes. And one thing I am considering right now is I do want to sell my Denali, because I want to get a new build started on this. I want to get a new build started on this channel. I want to do an L5P build. So I've been debating back and forth between a 2020 build and the 17 to 19 L5P. And the thing is, I think right now I'm leaning towards the 17 to 19 build, because when I first started doing this channel, I told myself that I wanted to every single body style. So I've done the classic body 3 times already, and I've done the one body style after that, which is a current Denali. So naturally, it makes sense for me to do a 17 to 19, that body style. And frankly, I still love the way those look over the 2020s. Although the 2020s are badass, I would love to have one, but I've been looking at a lot of pictures, and if I do a new truck, I'm probably gonna do a 12-inch lift, 24 by 14 or 26 by 14 and some 40s. And in my opinion, to me, I think the previous generation body styles look better on the 12-inch lift and 40s than the newer ones. Maybe I'm just not used to seeing the newer ones that big yet, but for that reason, I think I want to do the previous generation body style L5P, and the first thing I'm going to do is tune and delete it when I buy it. That's going to be sweet. I want to have it tuned and deleted, and I might just keep it like stock looking for a while, and then just color match the headlights and mirrors and everything, and we'll slowly move up to doing the lift, wheels, tires, powder coat and everything. So it's going to be a whole new build, and it's going to be somewhat performance oriented, and we're going to be adding suspension, so it's going to be really fun. So stay tuned. Let me know what you guys think of that idea. When I buy that new L5P, that's going to be like my reliable daily driver, because I'm going to start doing some crazier stuff with the LOI. Meaning I might do bigger injectors, bigger CP3 pump, built trans. I kind of want to do like a hood stack on it. It's not going to be, the hood stack isn't going to be permanent, but I think it would be really cool just to do a hood stack for the channel. We're going to be doing like crazier stuff with the LOI, and then L5P is going to be kind of like my reliable daily driver. So we're just going to tune and delete it. That's it for now. So that's what I have in mind for you guys for 2021. So yeah, 2021 is only like a couple months away. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. I got a lot of things planned. Don't forget about Mark's 2020 build on this channel too, and if you guys haven't watched any of those videos, we already have 3 episodes: reveal, color matched, and then we did the boost, auto parts, fender lights. Keep on the lookout for more content with Mark's truck. Also, don't forget about Matt's 2020 build. So we got 2 2020 builds already on this channel. Also kind of why I'm leaning towards the older body style for myself to do on the channel, because that'll be 3 2020 builds on this channel. Kind of want to make it a little different. So thank you guys so much for all your support. As always, if you made it this far, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you enjoyed it, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. I will see you guys next time. Peace.